it's not good if it's rusted shut.
Oh shit, right, okay, no. Should be a screwdriver in there as well.
Righto. Ah, there we go. There you are. You see, Malcolm, ever since I rocked up back to Alvechurch and I saw that leak in the stern gland, I've had a terrible, terrible fear of the engine bay. You know, it shocked me. It really shocked me. I'd never come so...
It's not as bad as it actually...
No.
Because...
Hey, there we go.
Watch that rubber. That's what we've got to watch out for.
That doesn't look good. Shall I get a manual pump?
No, because that's the canal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, should it be that high?
Yeah.
Oh, okay
yeah,
then.
It comes up, and that's why it's got a rubber seal on it. To stop
I see.
It obviously coming in.
Yeah.
There's somewhere.
My compliments, Malcolm. Would you like a drink while you work?
No, I'm alright.
Are you sure?
And I'm just looking at it. I don't think you can get to it.
The prop shaft?
You're going to be able to do it.
Mm.
Because that...
Yeah.
See these, you got your tanks here?
Yeah.
It's inside there.
Right.
And that's in there. That's a professional jobber.
I see.
don't know how they're going to get to this, because the seals will be in there, sort of like at the back of.
Right.
Because that's where the prop is there.
Yeah.
And it just where, see where my hand is. That's the edge of the back of the boat.
Yeah.
So that's actually inside there. So that's not going to be able to be done. That's straight away.
So what do you? I mean, do you think it's a crane job? Get it out of the water.
It probably will be.
Okay.
It might be that the seals will probably have to be done from that side.
Right. Okay.
By the looks of it. Let me just see if I can. Where does it actually leak from?
You see that brass thing there? That's a stone gland that has the grease in it.
Yeah.
Now what happened was when I came out of Shortwood Tunnel, the engine wasn't responding as it should. It wasn't accelerating. It was very sluggish on the controls, and the water. Oh, let me just come over.
Does it rattle a bit?
Yeah, it does. It's always rattled.
Could possibly be. You feel your prop shaft.
But yeah, the water was like, I think it was coming out from about there, and it was really.
So basically, it was squirting out of the back here.
Yeah, yeah, it was squirting out from there.
Because you see, look, if you look down there.
Yeah.
You see where the prop goes out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A very tiny gap. So it's probably done from the outside.
So that was where it was coming from.
Yeah. So it's probably done from the outside.
Right.
And
so
possibly you might have. Have you scraped the bottom at all recently?
Scrape the bottom.
Yeah.
And the last time she was out of the water was...
No, not scrape the bottom, like when you're going along.
Oh God,
you hit the bottom.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You could have possibly, you might have bent the shaft slightly.
Oh crikey.
Probably the reason why it's rattling, because you might have slightly caused a little bend in the shaft. But I've got a funny feeling, as I say, it's probably done from the outside. Did you say you got to take it in for a service somewhere?
Yeah, I wanted to get the engine serviced.
Right.
You know, she needed an oil change. She's needing just a general maintenance engine survey. So the reason I'm moored here was because it's near to the marina.
Yeah.
So I was planning to go into the marina.
Yeah, you want to get in there and book it with them.
Right.
As soon as possible. Oh, fine a minute.
Okay.
You see where there's leaking coming.
Oh God, is it dripping?
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not good. Sorry about this, Malcolm, but I do want all deeds of glory to be forever remembered. You do good service aboard the Ella. Ella will not forget.
Yeah, so there's two nuts there, but there's no way of getting to them from that side. So, is this full?
No, I don't think so. I think that was part of the problem, but basically what happened was that when the leak started, I screwed it down and that stopped it.
Right. So this does come off then?
Yeah, that comes off, yeah.
So what we could do is take that off.
And repack it?
Repack it.
That's alright then. What my biggest fear is that if it comes off, the water might start coming in. But it doesn't look like it. It's not dripping.
No. Before I take it off fully, have you got an old cloth?
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
Just,
Oh, Malcolm, in the event that things go terribly, terribly wrong, I'll have to save the cat, save the back, take the camera and film the disaster.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm the skipper, I'll go down with the ship, but just make sure you save my phone, the cat and the camera, alright?
Okay.
Treasure it, it's the last of the kitchen roll. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, a fair bit of grease, so that's not too bad. Okay. I think water-resistant grease, that'll be the stuff. Oh, God.
I remember all this stuff.
It's not very water-resistant, then, is it? Do you want a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the last time I had a fella look at the stone gland, he said it was a weird one.
Yes, it is a bit weird because on my dad's boat, you had the weed hatch, but it was you obviously had to get underneath, sort of like from here to get to it. And the engine was right, and you had to get right down.
Yeah.
And at the back, it was open, the tanks were squared.
Aye. What kind of boat was it? Was it a trad?
I think it was, yes.
Yeah. Because that would be,
It was a very old boat. I know it was built in the 70s and it was built by Pinder. But you could get to all the fittings from that one.
Trouble with Ella, she is quite an old boat herself. I think she was built between 1972 and 1976.
Yeah.
So she's quite an old boat, and she is quite crude as well, really. But
Gotta admit though, I've never seen one that's like this shape. Like this is going to be the bugger getting his back on.
well, that stern gland being re-greased is a big, big relief off my mind, because I was having so many nightmares about that. Honestly, last winter was just one long panic attack.
Just some excess of let me just strange, that's very loose. There we go.
Oh, so that's re-greased,
Yeah.
on nice and tight.
Right. Do that.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty idiosyncratic one.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Fire her up and we'll just see what. Let me put the backpack on. Put her up straight away.
Just in case.
We'll put that on.
Yeah, you might want to stick the weed hatch on. You may not countenance this, Malcolm, but that's the first time the weed hatch has been opened since I've been on this boat.
Yeah.
I always go at 1 mile an hour, you see, so I never get anything tangled around the prop.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that it's open.
I've heard some gruesome stories from a few people about bodies caused up on the props. When there was a young 18-year-old lad fell into a lock.
Yeah.
And it was a chap that was actually painting my dad's boat, painting the name on the boat.
Yeah.
And he got something stuck around the prop, and he decided to give it a bit of a pull, and it looked like he thought it was a dummy, and he got off the head and the hair.
Freaky.
And he realised it was actually a young lad.
Jeez.
And apparently he was stuck the night before and he fell in the lock.
Worst one I heard about someone getting a bag of kittens around their prop.
Oh, yeah. There's a... See, when I spoke to somebody, what they said is you take that off, because normally you can get to the prop a lot easier and it sticks out a lot more. So you can tie a couple of black bags around it and use a couple of pulley strips, and that'll seal it enough for you to do it, but obviously you can't get it.
But you know, you've repacked the stern gland,
so
which was
hopefully
where the leak was coming from, so that's a major worry out of my head right now. That really is, you know, it's a big thing you've done today, Malcolm. And I shall make sure that this small act of gallantry is remembered for all ages. Where's my key? I don't see any leaking. See how the bilge is running? Yeah, the bilge is running. Oh yeah, there it is, there it goes.
Put it into gear slightly, just a little touch, just very quick. Right, now reverse it a bit. Right, that'll do it. Drop it into gear again slightly.
Into gear, right.
And reverse a little bit.
Reverse.
Alright, I think it might just need a bit more grease packed into it.
Okay. Well, we already packed some grease and it's not leaking, so... And my compliments, Malcolm, what do you recommend? Do you think I should have her craned out and check just to be sure?
When you take her for a service,
Yeah.
get them to have a look.
Okay then.
Just see what they think.
Okay,
I might just say, no, it's probably just needed a bit more grease.
I think that was what I think it just needed a bit more grease, really. But you see, old boy, the thing was, like I say, it came very near to sinking when I got out of Shortwood, and I'd never come that close, and it really shocked me. And the good thing about yourself being on hand is not only do you have experience, but you've also got commando training. So if a boat did sink, you keep a steady head, and you'd know the procedure, which is point and laugh, and then phone the RCR.
I think you might be alright there, kiddo.
Compliments, can I cut the engine?
Yeah.
Right.
Be okay, let's hope it stays like it.
Malcolm, bravo. My dear fellow, I'll see you at the Crown.
Yeah.
And the drinks are on me.
All right,
Drinks
no
are on me. So I'll see you at the Crown this afternoon, mate.
It's only a little job, wasn't it?
Oh, it may have been a little job, but really it means so much, you know, because I've been worrying about that all winter, and
I've come with pliers and all.
yeah,
Come with prepared black bags and everything.
at least now I know what to do. There we go. Aye.
Yes, oh well, let's just hope it's
Oh,
take it for a little spin and you just wait to see where.
one other question, Malcolm. Your deeds of glory will be remembered.
Thank you very
You don't mind if I bung it on YouTube, do you?
No, that's all right.
How would you like to be credited?
No, don't put my name. Well, obviously, the people just know my name, so that's fine.
I'll just put you down as
Big Malc.
Big Malc. Malc, there we go.
You might think today is a pretty horrible, wet and rainy day, and perhaps not an ideal day for cruising, but in many respects it is, because I don't mind the rain, it's the wind I'm worried about, and there's no wind today, and I'm glad of that, because today I'm going to do a very tricky manoeuvre. I'm going to do a manoeuvre I've never done before. I'm going to try and reverse park Ella. Why am I going to reverse park her? Because today I'm going to take her home. Come on, Ella. Okay, this is bad. The engine just isn't running at all. Trying the engine, but there's no prop, there's nothing. She can't get in under her own steam, so I'll give it one last try. Come on, Ella. Hey! Hey, there we go, there we go. Good girl, Ella, good girl. Okay. The aqueduct we just crossed there marks the official boundary of the parish of Alvechurch. So I am now officially back in Alvechurch again. And I'm soon going to be home if I can reverse park Ella, which, yeah. I might not be able to get much film of that, which is a pity because I'm going to have to concentrate. But did it, and I'm sorry I couldn't have filmed any of the reverse parking because, you know, I did it superbly, if I do say so myself. I only nudged my neighbour ever so slightly, and I only nearly fell in once, so mind you, it's so wet out here, I don't think it matters if I would have fallen in, it was just as wet anyway. But that's it. It's been 2.5 years. I think 156 locks. But I'm finally home again. Ella and I are finally home again.
The floodies cleared the stern, Gland packed. The courage Ella hasn't lacked.